Lockdown gang in the building. First and foremost, glory to God. Thank you for giving us another day to do what we love to do, man. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to understand the new defensive shading system in NBA 2K. And then I'm going to be telling you the best concept and the best way to help you master this. I haven't mastered yet, but if you pay attention to what I'm going to be telling you, you're going to understand it so much that it's going to improve your defense in NBA 2K22. But before we do that, I got to go over this disclaimer. Shout out to NBA 2K and the development team. Defense for the first time in a long time is very realistic to a degree. Yes, it's still a video game, but the concept of defense is real. You make a mistake, you get beat. You do something right, you get rewarded for the most part. So without further ado, let me help you understand this shading system. All right, let's get it. So as you can see right here, we have three little dots or three little green bars. If the bars are green, that means that you are in intense defense ratio or in the vicinity to play defensive intensively, but you haven't choose which area you want to shade. As you can see, it's green. You're still in intense D ratio. Now you have to decide which area you want to actually shade. There are three areas you can shade. If the bar is red in the middle, that means that you are literally in the middle of the shading area. You're playing them head up. If the bar is on the right side and it's red, that means you're shading right. If the bar is on the left side, that means you're shading left. And as you can see in the clips that I'm showing you, the different colors of which area you're shading. So the basic principle on defense, because we can get into technicalities and all that later in advance, but this is for beginners. The goal is you want to stay in front of the ball carrier. That's why the shading system is in place. So if I shade left, I'm trying to take away his left side so he can't go left. As you see, I'm shading right. He tries to go right, I get a body up animation. If he goes in the middle and I'm in the middle, I'm going to get a body up animation. That's how you trigger these animations. You have to literally stay in front of the ball carrier. And this practice is nothing new in 2K, but for the first time in a long time, it's very pivotal for all defenders that you want to stay in front of the offensive player. That is the only way to get these stonewall animations that you're seeing in these clips. And that's exactly how I'm getting these body up animations, is because I'm putting my actual body in front of the offensive player. It's been like that, but now when you do that, you're going to get rewarded most of the time. Now you understand it's not always going to happen, but it happens. Now there's going to be some times where you can use this shading system for your advantage, especially when you're playing in 3v3 or 5v5, because you can literally send a ball carrier in a specific direction, which is really beneficial for the defense this year. I can shade right on purpose because I want to send him left, because he goes right, he's going to run right into my body and he's going to be in trouble. So he only can go left because that's where I'm dictating him to go. I'm telling him where I want him to go. And if he tries to go against the grain, then he's going to go to the paint. But anyway, we'll get into that farther down the line. The goal as an on-ball defender this year is you want to try to beat him to the spot as always, but you want to mostly always try to put your body in front of the ball carrier. As you can see in some of these clips right now, is that I'm trying to stay in front of Ja Morant by beating him to the spot and putting my body in front of him by stopping his momentum. And strength and your lateral quickness and badges do play a part, and we'll get into that in further tutorials, but I wanted to simplify this and break this down for you. The goal of the shading system is amazing. You can use this in so many different ways, but the goal as a defender this year is you want to try to stay in front of the ball carrier. Now, if you stay to this point right here, I'm gonna give you a gem that's gonna change your life on the defensive side. There are gonna be times where you can shade left or shade right when you playing 1v1. The only time to do this though is when the basketball court is on the back side of you. So for example, if the ball handler is dribbling left, I'm going to shade right because the basketball court is to my right. So I still got the advantage because he has to come right to try to score. Now, there are some players that's going to be able to go left and finish with the left. Now, if you like that, you a demon. I ain't going to hold you. But there are times you can use it. I still encourage you to try to stay in front of the ball carrier and beat them to the spot of where they want to go and put your chest in front of their body. And that is how you're going to trigger a lot of these bump animations this year. That's how you're going to understand the new shading system in NBA 2K23. It's very, very, very complex, and we're going to get more advanced as we progress. But I got to teach you guys the basics. I hope this video helped you out. I hope you learned something today. Let me know what else y'all want to learn more on defense, because we're going to be dropping some bangers. Thank you, God, for another day. I ask that you live life stress less. You're rocking one of the best. Without God, my life would be a mess. Always remember to have faith, hope, and love. Take care of yourself, LDJ. Peace.